Okay, I'm skydiving. Let's see. I want to bring in my browser. I want to go to my YouTube channel. Not now. I don't want to add a shortcut just now. I want to go to my channel. We're live right there. I want to see if I can share it. And we are going to copy the link. We're going to go over to Facebook. And we're going to do this. And we're going to paste that. Let's see if we can. Let's say calling all skydivers. All jumpers. Jumpers. Let's see. We're going to post. Hello. Hey. How are you? You were? I'm sorry. Yeah, I just jumped in and started a live session. I mean, your timing is, as usual, impeccable. We're gonna host. I think that I am still live. Yep, sharing live. All right, I'm gonna host a live session. We're going to Cape Town, South Africa first, y'all. And I'm gonna hit jump. If you're out there, join me. This is SkydiveSim, playing it on the Quest 3 standalone headset. MataQuest. And this is accessing Google Earth, so I can jump anywhere I want to. We're going to run off the edge of the platform here and track out toward this ridge, this cliff, whatever you want to call it. We're tracking. We're tracking. And I went skydiving. I went Rocky Mountain climbing. I went 2.7 seconds. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. We're going to do that. And we are skydiving, y'all. We are under canopy. That's my canopy up there. This is Cape Town, South Africa, where we're jumping. Actually, that's Cape Town, South Africa over there. That's the city. Oh, that's beautiful. That is gorgeous. Right over here, we're gonna apply some brakes, and then we're going to spiral down. We're gonna and get as close as we can. There we go. Right next to some rocks there. That is too cool. Again, this is SkydiveSim. It's available on MataQuest and Steam. And the graphics you're seeing are streaming from Google Earth. This is exactly what you would expect to see if you went to on your PC, went to Google Earth, and searched up Cape Town, South Africa, and went looking around. These are the graphics you're going to pull off of Google Earth. There's a truck. That's kind of cool. We can come in over these rooftops. See if we can't land right in the center of that field. There you go. I love it. I love it. I've got this cord wrapped up around me. Hold on. There you go. That's a little bit better. All right, we're going to replay. Kind of hoping that some of my fellow jumpers would notice me online and come in and join. I'm gonna head back up that same way for a second. And if you're interested in skydiving in virtual reality and you got a VR headset, like I said, SkydiveSim, it's on Steam and MataQuest. And my name is Stumbling Elk if you want to join. There we go. I know some of my fellow VR skydivers are also real-world skydivers, so they will probably not be available for VR jumps here in the near, here for a time, because they're out there in the real world doing it for real. I don't. I'm not that lucky. I gotta live vicariously through this, but that's okay. I like this. I might do a couple base jumps around here and then head to another location. you like what you see, I'm new to this whole streaming thing, and I really don't like it when a streamer says right at the beginning of a video, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe my stuff. You know, it kind of turns me off a little bit, so I'm not going to ask you to do that. What I am going to ask you to do is, if you like what you see, and stick around. Now, I do not have a chat window up. I have no clue how to do that yet. If you are watching and you have a clue how to do that so that I can see a chat window while I'm playing a VR game, let me know in the comments. Maybe there's some tips and tricks that y'all can teach me, and I am thoroughly up for that. Let's see. Use my rocket hands. This is completely open world Google Earth. So you can quite literally go anywhere. The 3D graphics, the imagery is totally dependent on Google Earth. So there are areas that are not rendered in 3D, and they're just going to appear flat. But I have taken some time to try to find some really good areas that are 3D. And so that's what I'm trying to share with you right now. Cape Town here is one of them. Cape Town, South Africa. And you can base jump, which is what I'm doing right here. We're going to track forward and pull the canopy. Yep. We are under canopy, y'all. Woo! That's just too cool. Right over some treetops. Right back down into this field. Boom. Loving it. I'm loving it. Alright. Let's go jump at another location. We can go Engelberg, Switzerland. Love Engelberg. I'm just going to make sure that I'm still set up for multiplayer, and we're going to jump. This is another real pretty location to jump at. Now, forgive me for butchering the name of this peak that I'm over. This peak right below me is Mount Titlis, T-I-T-L-I-S, Mount Titlis, I think. Titlis? I don't know. And over there, out in the distance, I'll put it a second after I've got my can open, over there is Engelberg. But before you get down there, you got this peak. right here. And that lake over there is really pretty. Picking up some coins. Just hovering feet over the ground. This is so much fun, y'all. If you haven't done it, you don't know what you're missing. Woo! We're right over the top of this. There you go. Turn it around. Right through the V. Woo! Missed that rock. Here's where I like to calm down a little bit and just take in the view. Because you've got this nice lake right up here, and then a cliff that drops down to another a lower area down there, don't know what to call it, and then another cliff, another drop off down into the town of Englewood. Just take in the view. That's where we were up there. Mm-hmm. Good jump. Make sure I'm still streaming. Yep. Still streaming. Let's see. Come on. Appreciate it, Robin. All right. Come on. You can do it. Let's see. Back into games. Click on that. There you go. Now I'm back. Did it. Did it. One more base jump here, and then we'll go somewhere. she okay, huh? Where's she at? Okay. That was a cool run. That was a jump. All right. Well, if you stuck with me till the end or watched it to the end, I appreciate you. Thumbs up. You don't have to give me a thumbs up unless you liked it. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If not, I'm sorry. My wife just said I'm not sorry. She could be right. I doubt it though. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. And until next time, God bless everybody. Let's see how this works shutting this off.